everyone. Today I'm going to be upcycling these two stools that I got at a garage sale for $5 each. They're kind of like the short cabinet height stools, and they're pretty banged up in need of a makeover for sure. And so I'm going to be painting them with my favorite paint, Debbie's Design Diary DIY paint in the color Aviary. I'll be using my favorite Paint Pixie brush, big old fat awesome brush, and I'm going to be finishing it off with a stencil on the top by Jamie Ray Vintage Stencil Company. So let's get started. So I went to the mall and I was just looking around to see what was there, and there was this shop and it was the coolest shop. When I saw it, I instantly was like, oh my God, I love this shop. It was one of those like earthy shops where that they have really cool like boho, hippie, cool kind of stuff. They've got like things you hang on your wall and little decor pieces and like incense and crystals and earrings and hats and sunglasses. I mean, they just have like so many cool things. So I go into the shop and I'm looking around at everything, and I see this section in the back, and it's the clearance section. And I love the clearance section because there's usually like one really cool little gem back there, you know, that you get for like a really good price. And so I go back there and I'm looking at the clearance section, and there's a rack of clothes, and I'm like, ooh, clothes on clearance. I just love this paint. It's the good stuff. Look at how thick it is. Look at that. Do you see that? I mean, and it goes on real nice and smooth, and look at the coverage. So good. And you know, you really like, sometimes you might be able to get away with the one coat. On this, I'm painting a lighter color over a darker color, so I think I might need like one good coat and then like a touch-up coat. You know, it depends on what you're gonna do. I'm gonna distress this, so I think like one coat dry and then a touch-up coat, and then I think it's gonna be good to go. And then we're going to come back and we're going to do the stencil on top, and I'm really excited about that because that's going to be the fun stuff. So I'm going to finish getting this painted up, and I'll let it dry, give it a quick little distress, and then we'll come back with the stenciling. Okay, so I'm looking at the clothes and I'm like, oh my God, yes, I like this, I like this. Oh yes, it's my size. I'm just getting like a big old pile of clothes together, of shirts and pants and dresses, and oh gosh, just so many things. And I'm like, I came to this store at the perfect time. This is awesome. So I go over and I'm ready to try them on. So I go over, the lady's like, okay, right over here. And it's like one of those booths in the corner that's kind of like, you know, like it has a curtain that closes. So I'm like, all right, so I go in, I start trying on clothes. I applied the second coat, let it dry, and then lightly sanded my beautiful stools here, and they're all ready to go. Now I'm ready to add the detail with the stencil here. I've got just a little bit of paint on a paper plate here, and you don't need much. And I've got a stencil brush here. It's got a flat tip. That's what you want when you do stenciling. And I think I've centered this pretty much in the middle of the stool, and I'm ready to go. Since it's kind of big, I'm not going to tape it down because it would be really hard. So I'm just going to hold it with my hand. So I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to get a little bit of paint on there. And then I'm going to offload. You just want a very little bit of paint on the end of your brush. I'm going to hold this down firmly, and then I'm just going to start pouncing. And you just want to go light. Fill in all of your areas. And that's all there is to it. Just make sure to offload. That's the most important part for this. If your brush is too juicy, then you're gonna get it running out under the edges of your stencil and it's gonna look blurry and sloppy. So that's it, that's all there is to it. It's really simple, just pouncing, be patient, and hold your stencil firmly in place or tape it. So I'm in the booth and I'm trying on clothes. I'm trying on shirts, you know, they're looking, looking good. I like this one, I don't like this one, just going through. And I go to try on a dress. And so I put one foot in the dress and then I go to lift up my other foot and like, nothing's happening. My foot is not lifting. And I realize I'm so sore. I just started working out again. I can't lift my other foot and rely on the one so I'm not gonna fall over, So I'm standing there and I'm like, I just started busting up. I was laughing so hard. And I'm like thinking, oh my God, there's like people right on the other side of the curtain, like right there shopping. Like there's people, I can hear them. They're like right there. And I'm like, oh my God, what, like, I can't stop laughing. I'm just laughing. And I'm trying to like get my foot in this dress. All right, it's time for the big reveal. Here we go. Oh, that looks nice. Wonderful. Oh, I love it. So beautiful. And we didn't get any bleed through or anything. This is great. This is just a little, like, do you see that spot right there? That's just a little bit juicy right there. But I'm gonna be distressing it a little bit, so success. I love it. All right, I managed it. I got the dress on, tried it on. All dresses after that went over my head. I was not risking it. I'm not falling through that curtain and being that person. No way. So anyway, when I'm done, I'm ready to come out. So I'm standing there and I can feel my face is red. It's hot. I know my face is red and I'm like embarrassed. I was in there busting up, just like totally cracking up. And there's people like right there. Like, what do they think is happening in here? I was like, oh my God. So anyway, I opened the curtain and I look around and nobody even looked at me. Nobody cared. Nobody even noticed. I was just like, oh my God. I was just so relieved. So relieved. The sales lady came over. She had a smirk on her face, so she heard me, but nobody else seemed to care. Oh my God. Thank God. That was like one of those moments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my stool upcycle as well as my fun story. If you have any similar like fun stories, I would love to hear them, so share them down in the comments below. And if you like this video, click on the like button and subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. And I'll see you next time. Bye!